Last time we agreed that stopping smoking would involve changing deep physiological patterns, as well as changing behavioral patterns.
Yes, Astro. You are right. Both types of changes result in addiction, which is harmful in several ways. There are many thousands of sites on the internet, some of which give details of the problems caused by smoking and the advantages of quitting. As we know, smoking results in patterns that are deeply embedded in the subconscious, affecting both the mind and physiology of the whole body, as well as causing cancer, lung and heart disease, and premature aging. Being an addict means the person has less control of their behavior, which often leads to mental problems, such as anxiety and even suicidal tendencies.
Could it be the case that having the patterns of being a smoker embedded in their subconscious actually makes the person expect to have these problems, and therefore, more susceptible to them?
That may well be the case, Phil, but at the moment, we are more interested in how a person can use the constantly changing process cosmos to stop smoking.
Yes, I agree with Astro. Your idea is interesting, Phil. But for now we should concentrate on how a smoking addict can stop smoking permanently. First, they need to realize that there is already an underlying pattern that actually requires them to smoke. They may visualize themselves as a smoker, perhaps because it fits in with the pattern of the way they think of themselves. That is, the pattern of their identity. On the other hand, they may have an underlying pattern of stress or depression, and they started smoking because it seemed to relieve the symptoms of their stress or depression. It is these underlying patterns that need to be identified and changed.
But how? We know that patterns must be persistently practiced until they become part of our subconscious, but what patterns?
That is an excellent question, Amy. It is extremely difficult to simply remove a pattern. This just leaves a gap in the pattern of identity that cries out for the old pattern. The old pattern must be replaced by a completely new pattern. For example, when a person already has a deep pattern of themselves as a smoker, if they just visualize and practice a pattern of a smoker who is trying to quit, it may not be very effective. However, if they try to visualize and practice the pattern of a person who is a healthy, non-smoker, they'll have more success.
But surely, a smoker is also physiologically addicted, so they will have withdrawal symptoms.
I am not suggesting it will be easy. But, with the pattern of being a healthy non-smoker, they will be better able to handle withdrawal symptoms than if they just go cold turkey.
I think that is very useful, but I would like to see how the principle of changing patterns can be applied to a whole life. For example, to turn a so-called born loser into a successful person.